I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. And I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. Doesn't matter where you've been, as long as it was deep, yeah. You always knew to wear it well, and you look so fancy, I can
Welcome to
tell.
Quarantine Kitchen.
Hello, this is episode, 16 now?
Yeah, we're episode 16. We're like almost a full season.
Yeah. Excuse the way I look. I did not want to get ready today. So,
What? You mean you're foregoing beauty during this time of quarantine?
I am.
We've got a lot of episodes now.
Yeah, so today I'm going to make a deconstructed cabbage soup. So I've got my ingredients out right now.
What do we got? Let's see.
So we're going to add some ground beef. It's actually a 50-50 mixture of ground beef and ground pork.
Okay, so we got
It's
50.
very popular here. It's
Okay.
usually mixed with
So
pork.
ground 50-50 pork
Yep.
and beef. Okay, great. What else?
And you can do this vegetarian style and not add any meat if you want to, but we the recipe does call for meat of some sort.
Okay,
So we've got some leek that I've already chopped.
okay,
We have about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic,
great.
some chopped carrots,
Nice.
the shredded cabbage, and this is about almost a full head of a small cabbage. And then I have some fresh parsley that I've already chopped.
Okay, parsley.
And some thyme, which I'm almost out of, but that's enough for our soup.
Okay, time.
And pepper, of course, salt.
Wait.
Salt.
Okay, salt, yeah.
And no recipe is complete in this house without some red pepper flakes.
Okay.
'Cause we love that.
So we're gonna give it some heat.
Yep.
Now, what else do we got over here in
We
the?
have the just diced tomatoes
Okay.
in the can. It's easy. And then some chicken broth, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we've subscribed to a new service. Can you tell us what we're doing with the food service, Tonya?
So we get a box of HelloFresh ingredients once a week, and it gives us 5 meals. And so this meat came from the box.
Okay. And what else came out of the box?
The thyme came out of the box. The parsley came out of the box. The carrots came,
Yep.
and maybe the garlic.
Not the cabbage.
No, actually, yeah, the cabbage did come.
Okay. So it looks like 85% of the ingredients
Yeah.
for this soup you're going to make came out of the HelloFresh box. So eat your heart out, Darren. Also, HelloFresh sends recipes, right?
They do, yeah. But again, like I said last time, they're in German, and so translating it would just take a little bit too long. I mean, I've got the ingredients here, and I'm making whatever.
Do they offer this exact service in the States, this
do.
HelloFresh?
Exactly.
So
the
if
same.
you were in the States, if you're one of our viewers in the States, you would get your recipes clearly in English.
Yeah.
How much are you paying for a week's worth of groceries that come in a box
It's
with recipes?
€39, and it comes with 5 meals.
Okay, so that's about $42.
Right, and it's always got like a pasta, and it comes with everything. I mean, it comes with even the spices, the sauces. Like these little spice packets are included, so it gives you the spices for your recipe.
Okay.
It gives you sauce mixes. Like here's just like soy sauce.
Okay.
But we've got like a curry sauce. It gives you, all the sauces. The cream to go with the cream sauce if you're going to make a cream sauce or something like that. So
these are
the yogurt, the cream, everything.
These
The
are
sour
complete
cream.
out the door.
Yeah.
5 meals,
Right.
2 servings
Right.
per meal. For €39, $42. So that breaks down if there's 10 meals in a box or 10 dishes, right? 10 servings of
servings.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that breaks down to that's about $4.20
Yeah.
a person, which
I think it's a good.
it's pretty economical,
Yeah.
right? And then you've been using these ingredients, but you've also been just coming up with your own recipes
Right.
and throwing in different things that you want to do, right?
Exactly.
All right. So, all right. So that's HelloFresh. If any of our friends at HelloFresh are listening, you can send us some free boxes, and we would be most appreciative. Okay. All right. So what are we going to do now, Tonya?
So I'm going to cook the meat and get that going in the pan, and I'll kind of show you as I start cooking everything. And it's really easy. This is a very simple recipe. You just throw everything together and let it cook.
All right. So we'll be back in a minute or two.
I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near.
Just enough to cook the bottom of the pan. Just kind of helps the meat cook up.
You've been browning this meat for about a minute or two.
Yep, I'm gonna put it up a little bit higher and just get the meat finished.
I don't think we told them like the measurement of the meat. How much meat did we have?
You know, I really couldn't tell you.
They're not pre-measured in the HelloFresh box?
No, it's just a packet. It came in a package that was, it just had the name of what it was, and that was it. It didn't have any caloric information or anything like that. I'm sure in the paperwork maybe it did, but I didn't look at all that, so.
Probably on the recipe card it would have the nutritional and the caloric.
Obviously it's pre-packaged for whatever recipe that you're supposed to make this with. So.
What was the suggested recipe that HelloFresh wanted you to do with
No idea.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay. We'll have to look at those recipe cards a little closer. So we're just kind of ad-libbing with the HelloFresh ingredients. All right.
Okay.
So this is definitely cooked.
Yep.
It's brown. Okay, so you had onion, garlic, some olive oil. You've got some salt. You put pepper and the ground beef and the ground pork, the 50-50. So now what are you doing here?
I'm gonna put in some, and there's not much grease in there, fat in there, so I'm just gonna leave it because it'll just give the soup flavor. I'm gonna put like maybe 3 tablespoons or so of the broth.
And this is chicken broth, but of course you could use whatever broth.
Yeah, and you can use vegetable broth. This just happens to be what we have on hand, so we're using this, but you can use beef broth, you can use vegetable broth, and again, you can make this vegetarian style without any meat.
Okay. Have you made cabbage soup without the meat before?
I have not yet, no.
Okay. What might you add to the cabbage soup to give it maybe some more
Probably some
to make it
vegetable
heartier?
Vegetable broth, and you could also add some celery in here, which, you know, we didn't have celery to add.
Okay.
Potatoes,
do you potatoes sometimes?
I do some potatoes sometimes, but this time I think I'm gonna just do rice.
Okay.
So this cabbage roll, there's rice, right?
Right. So this is
yeah.
So we're doing a deconstructed cabbage roll soup.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put about 6 cups. Well, actually about 8 cups of water into this.
Yeah, that measure is 4 cups.
Yeah.
So you put it in there twice.
12.
You put it 3 times.
3 times.
Okay, so you got 12 cups of water.
12 cups of water in this big pot. Yeah.
Okay.
So you want enough water in there just so that, you know, your cabbage can cook and everything. So you just start putting in your ingredients at this point. Here's my parsley that I chopped. So we've got the meat, the carrots, the parsley, and this is not, you know, very exciting looking, obviously, because it's not cooked.
Right. But you can see there's definitely potential here. So now what are you doing?
I'm going to, if I can get this can, these tomatoes open.
Do you like cooking soups, Tonya?
I do.
What is it about cooking? Is this, would you say soups are more of your favorite type of food that you cook? Your favorite dishes is a soup?
I like soup, and they're easy, and it makes, you know, a lot. So like, I think because we had so many kids, I just got really into making soups.
Right. We had to cook for a lot of people.
And this is easy. I mean, you can just put the lid on it, let it simmer.
And this, in case we didn't show you, this was the
diced tomatoes.
can of diced tomatoes.
Yeah. Okay, so you just get that together. I'm gonna put in some crushed red peppers.
All right, and this is going to give it some more heat.
Yeah. So about maybe 2 teaspoons
Okay,
of that.
that looks yummy.
And
And then when do you put the cabbage in?
then right now.
Oh, you do. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, you still got spices. What do you got there?
Some thyme.
Some
I'm gonna
fresh
just put the
some
rest
dried
of
thyme?
the thyme in there because
That's
it's almost gone.
That's probably about half a tablespoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Wow, you can already smell here in the kitchen the aromas coming off the soup.
and then I'm gonna start putting the cabbage in here.
And you slice that up in like a slaw style, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can do it like, bigger pieces if you want to. Cabbage cooks way down. So this amount of cabbage is not even going to be close to what we're going to get at the end. I mean, it's going to really cook down quite a bit.
Right.
And you want to just keep cooking this until the cabbage is tender. At the point where the cabbage is all tender and it's cooked through, then you want to add your rice in and maybe let it simmer for another 30 minutes or so until the rice is cooked, and then you're ready to eat it.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's quite a bit of cabbage, but again, it's going to cook down. So
Now, if we took the HelloFresh box and broke it down, that it's going to cost basically $4.20 for you and $4.20 for me, or basically €3.90 per person. What did you put in the soup that wasn't part of a HelloFresh box? What
canned tomatoes.
Okay, which is about less than a
It's
euro.
it's about €1.29 or so.
Okay, so let's say that's 65 cents. What else did not come out of the box? Your bouillon.
Yeah, the bouillon.
Which
But
you-
again, like we bought this,
Yeah, we've been cooking. You've made several dishes because this package of bouillon makes 50 liters
Right.
of chicken broth. So I would say that altogether, this meal is gonna cost us about €10. About €10. And that includes the meat as well, does it
Right,
not?
yeah.
All right. So meat, veggies, seasonings, and all, on top of the things that we had to get on the outside, you're talking €10 total for a dish that's going to feed us tonight
Yeah.
and tomorrow probably.
And tomorrow, yeah. And the rice actually that I'm going to put in there, that came in the HelloFresh box as well. We got a package of rice, so.
Okay, so everything has come out of the HelloFresh box, except for a couple of the basic ingredients.
Right. Yeah.
It's economical. All right, so we're gonna let this cook for how long on the stove?
We're going to let this just come to a boil right now. Then I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer.
What's
We're at 9
heat?
right now.
You're on maximum.
I'm on maximum.
So you're gonna
I want it to come to a boil.
Okay, so if somebody had a gas range at home, they would turn up the gas to maximum
high,
until it came to a boil.
Right. And then you want to reduce the heat down to simmer and then let it just cook with the lid on until the cabbage is,
Okay,
is cooked.
and you're gonna check back periodically on
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
All right, so we'll be back in a little bit after this thing starts boiling.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
And wasting all my time. I guess you're just what I needed.
Okay, so you can see that it is rapidly boiling here. So we're going to just give it a quick stir and then turn the... So it's really boiling. It smells delicious already. And the cabbage is already, as you can see, cooking way down. So it's getting more and more tender as it cooks. And we're going to reduce the heat down to probably 3 maybe, and then put the lid back on and leave it to simmer. So we'll check back a couple more times and again at the end.
Hello, we're back, and Tonya's soup is just about ready. This deconstructed cabbage roll soup. So let's take a look. So what Tonya's done is she, about 20 minutes ago, put in rice. What, about a cup of rice?
About a cup and a half, yeah.
Cup and a half of
Little,
rice.
yeah.
So what you have is the cabbage now, the rice, carrots, and the ground meat, the 50-50 meat in here. So This is everything, and there's tomatoes in here too. So this is everything that would be in a cabbage roll, but is in a soup form. And this is a huge pot of soup. This will feed us dinner tonight, lunch tomorrow, probably dinner again tomorrow. So we're gonna be having a lot of cabbage soup. I wish you guys could smell the kitchen. It smells so good in here. This is a rich, hearty, flavorful soup.
And you can see the cabbage is really cooked down and it's very tender, soft.
Yep. So that's all we've got from the quarantine kitchen. So until next time, tschüss.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. And I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. Talking in your sleep.